It is time for us to check in with Mike Cozzi and take a look at sports. Good morning there, Mike.
Good morning. You're lucky I'm here.
Why?
The power just came back on.
Wow. Did you get much snow there?
None.
None?
Not here, but if you just go just a little bit distance away, it's like the land that time forgot.
Yeah, we got last night. We got between 5 and 7 inches around here, and then it turned to sleet and freezing rain, and back to snow this morning. So,
well, I just saw something on TV in West Orange, New Jersey, and I'm sure you know where that is. The kids never even went home from school. They slept in school. They couldn't get home. A colleague of mine who lives about 15 minutes north of me took an hour and a half to get home yesterday. Governor McMuffin Murphy did a great job cleaning up the state yesterday. Let me tell you, he's doing such a fantastic job, and it sounds like Mayor de Blasio is not far behind him.
Well, this was a real hard. I'll be honest with you. When I came in this morning, there was only one road really clear. It was a heavy snow, and it came down. There were some places, Mike, last night in the Hudson Valley that got in 2 hours. That got like 8 or 9 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said,
Marshall.
What?
We grew up almost during the same times, right?
Yeah.
The roads used to get clean. We used to have storms. Doesn't happen anymore. I just heard that the New Jersey coastline, which is a New Jersey Transit that runs from down here to Penn Station, is suspended. The trains aren't running. There's no snow down here. What are these clowns doing?
I have no idea.
What are these clowns doing?
I have no idea.
They want more money. They raise fares. They do everything, but the service continues to get worse. What are they doing?
Yeah. It's bizarre. But anyway, well, let's get to sports. Speaking about worse.
Good job, Mayor McMuffin Murphy. Good job. Now we can go to sports.
All right, the Packers season is slipping away.
Well, it slipped away 2 weeks ago when they traded away about 3 or 4 key players.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why they pulled the plug then, because the NFL is a den of mediocrity. If you're sitting at 500, you have a shot. And the Packers pulled the plug 3 weeks ago. They lost 3 out of their last 4 games. You don't have to be a genius in math to figure losing 3 out of the last 4. You take 1 away from your win. You take 3 away from your loss. You're 3-2-1. How do you sell the season after 6 games? I don't understand it. It looked like the Packers were going to blow the Seahawks out of the building last night, but it didn't happen. I think they were up 14-3 early, and the Seahawks came back together, held them at home, and came away with the win, 27-24.
All right, before we go on to our NFL picks, Carmelo Anthony.
Is he on the Knicks again?
He's gone from Houston.
It's only a matter of time till he's back in the Garden.
No, they say there's 4.
They'll start playing those songs again, Come Home, Bill Bailey, and everything else.
They said there's 4 teams that are interested in him, believe it or not.
I hope they're all in Japan.
No, Golden State, Philadelphia.
Golden State, with all the problems they're having internally right now, Golden State.
Listen to this, the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Philadelphia. Don't Philadelphia have a bunch of young guys? Why do we want this walking cancer there for?
I have no idea, but that. So I thought we have to do the Carmelo Anthony update.
Marshmallow lives. He's like a marshmallow. Isn't a marshmallow another one of those things that would survive through a nuclear war?
Yes.
He's the marshmallow.
We've got to go on to our NFL picks. Now it's funny.
I got mine done.
The Giants are 2-7. And they're trying to close in on besting.
You're not even going there. Tell me you ain't going there. No,
they're trying to close in on besting their record of last year, trying to get their 3rd win this week. But we're not going to go there. The games we're going to go to, all right. And there's some. They're all pretty lousy games, but there's going to be some interesting games. I'll put it that way. Game number 1. There's Houston at Washington, or Houston and Washington are playing. I'm going to skip that game. I'm going to take Pittsburgh over Jacksonville. That's one game. Pittsburgh over Jacksonville. I'm going to take the Chargers over Denver.
We're going to have all 3 the same.
And I'm going to take New Orleans over Philadelphia.
Bingo. Pittsburgh, New Orleans, and the Chargers. exactly what I had written down before I called.
But there are some interesting games, even though they're...
No, they're not. There's some dog games.
Well, listen to this.
Awful dog cat litter box games.
I'm going to mention games to you, and I'm going to give the teams records that are playing to show how bad the NFL is this year.
Oh, yeah. They're all like 500.
Listen, Dallas and Atlanta, 4-5 and 4-5.
There you go.
Cincinnati and Baltimore, 5-4, 4-5. Tennessee at Indianapolis, 5-4, 4-5. Tampa Bay at the Giants, 3-6, 2-7. Oakland at Arizona, 1-8, 2-7.
There you go. It's a product you definitely can't wait to watch.
It's unbelievable. Well, that's the way it stands anyway. So it's just what a horrible
garbage.
season. Yeah,
It really is.
There's like 4 good teams in the NFL this year. 4 good teams.
Garbage.
Yeah. All right.
Absolute garbage. I'm really hoping though that where is it? I lost it. It went away on me. Where is it? I hope New Orleans blasts Philadelphia so they can go from the penthouse to the outhouse real quick.
All right, I have to bring this announcement here. The Dover Union School Districts are now closed. They have upgraded to a close. So I had to bring that. Sorry to break into the sports on that. But I had to do that. Okay, I got to type this in, Mike, so hang on a second here.
Yeah, no. It's important.
Closed. All right, there we go. So there's that. All right, so now back to sports. We have any racing this weekend?
Well, let's stay with sports.
Okay. I mean, horse racing.
Then let's stay with sports.
Okay.
The Devils beat the Flyers yesterday 3-0. So they're like the stock market, good one day, bad the next. The Islanders plastered the Rangers yesterday 7-5. I don't think Lundqvist, well, I don't know. I can't say he didn't play because it's showing another goalie getting a loss, but that doesn't mean he didn't play and aided to the disaster. Oh, yeah, he played. You ready?
Yeah.
17 shots, 5 goals against.
Woo!
The Civ is back, baby.
Not good.
Man,
Not
oh,
good.
man, when are they going to get rid of that bum?
Not good.
As far as horse racing goes, well, you see the weather here. Aqueduct canceled yesterday, so I did some races, but who knows if they're going to run. And it's pretty bad in Churchill Downs yesterday, too. When they signed off yesterday, it was snowing heavily. So I'm taking a mulligan with the races this weekend because it's hard enough to pick horses, and you don't know if they're going to run on a fast track, a sloppy track, or a snowy track. So I'm taking a mulligan this weekend. I'm pleading the fifth.
All right, mulligan for Cozzi today. Mulligan for Cozzi.
Yeah, I mean, the weather's awful everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're going to run. Never mind even what they're going to be running on.
Yeah, no.
So I can't do it, folks. I can't spend your money that way. I'm not the government. I can't let it go frivolously.
All right. Well, I will check with you on Monday, and hopefully things will be back to normal in Jerseyville.
Can you believe marshmallows getting another life?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well,
unbelievable. Hey, one real quick story. One of the local sports radio networks somehow found the person that voted against DeGrom to make it unanimous for his Cy Young win. The coward hung up and ran away.
They found out. Wow.
They found out who it was, and the coward hung up during the interview and went back into his shell. It's a pretty tough question, isn't it? Why did you not vote for him?
Was it Francesca that found him?
No, it was not him. No, he couldn't do that. He was too busy eating ding-dongs and drinking chocolate milk.
All right. I'll speak to you on Monday.
Have a great day, guys.
Take care, Mike. Mike Cozzi with a check on sports this morning here on the Breakfast Club on Robin Hood Radio. I've got to...